previously immortal.
Up next, it's a UFC lightweight division bout. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed, it was the charisma, it was the approach that made him so special. And tonight, he's gonna look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Laving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Assassin! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
You ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him. Big leg kick lands.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Able to thwart the single leg takedown attempt there.
Big knee lands right through the opponent's midsection.
Nice job with that follow-up shot as well. And they separate. Got the single collar tie.
Nice punch lands.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, now he's got the tie plug, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and trying to shove an underhook to try to get out of Muay Thai clinch.
timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, and he caught the kick.
Nice leg kick lands.
Oh, single collar tie here. And there comes the separation now. Blocks the shot. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, nice short elbow, lands flush.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Oh, wow, those leg kicks are already taking effect. Big elbow.
And now he's got that tight clinch.
Fantastic.
Potentially a critical takedown here. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on it.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes can better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop the
He
step.
better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Under 2 minutes to go. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be a plenty from this position.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really...
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm, it's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
And this might just be a matter of time. Not tapping out tonight. So we cross the 30 seconds. 20 seconds left. Recovery, man, right back to his feet. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Working out of that southpaw stance. Battling for hooks. Lee gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Nice job. Your counter striking is pinpoint perfect. I want you to keep that up. You're chopping him down and breaking him.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in those positions to get the job done.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Right hand on point.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What?
Again, his opponent will need to make some adjustments.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
He's attacking on bar now.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Lee ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Both fighters back to their feet now.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
Nice strike.
Lee's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Straight right, he misses. Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you gotta think that's something that's gonna give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. Push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes.
Nicely done. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a kamaru here.
1.5 minutes now to go in round 2. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Close guard. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike...
Every single one of them counts. He is not pity patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Drops the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here. Great punch.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. 20 seconds to go, round 2. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Lee. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Round 3 next.
Careful here and fight smart. Just stay long. Avoid those.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low. And now he's got him hurt very badly.
Lee gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. A little single collar tie there.
Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Pretty good kicks there by Lee. And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, collar tie. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
All right, so no surprise, once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagement from this 50-50 position? Huge damage from that elbow.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big punch lands through the middle. What a tricky head kick.
Man, that cut is just getting worse by the minute. Rated R tonight.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Single collar tie now. Ooh, and the fighters clinch here. Kind of had an inkling we'd find ourselves back in this situation.
Absolutely. Both of these fighters love fighting chest to chest. The uglier the fight, the better. There's no tell on that leg kick.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from his clinch position.
Lee gets caught with that punch.
What a body kick.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
All right, single collar tie now.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Looking to land the right just out of range. Oh, good knees here, DC. If you're on the wrong end of those knees, what are you doing to adjust?
I mean, you gotta be getting out of those positions where he's kneeing you. You gotta be keeping those hands a little bit low to protect the body. You gotta just really, truly be working the entire time you guys are in close.
Oh, nice knees by him. Man, he does not discriminate. He is throwing to all parts of the target tonight.
They talk about using all your weapons. Tonight, he is using those knees to slow down his opponent.
Well, how about this striking display tonight as he lands yet another knee right there. Several have already landed in this round, and you can see they're really starting to take their toll on the opposition at this point in the fight. Oh, shades of Ben Saunders against Brandon Wolf back in the day. A lot of knees, a lot of volume here. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
My boy John Anik is a encyclopedia of knowledge and threw it all the way back. But those knees will definitely take effect the longer this fight goes.
And he switches to southpaw. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And they separate.
It's such a fast leg kick.
And he caught the kick.
Left hand punch from the clinch. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, and he lands another strike to the body. Not a ton of real estate there, but he certainly found it.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. And they separate.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Beautiful punch.
Got the single collar tie. And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. 10 seconds to go. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Lee. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Back at some of the highlights, he has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead. And I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him tonight.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Oh, single collar tie here.
Nice.
A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, big elbow.
And now he's got the tie clinch. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy attacks. What a punch.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Nice punch lands over the top. Oh, he's back in the clinch. Look for him to get that right hand busy.
Stop there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the out or his house. Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. This fight's done. Oh, he got him. He got him.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Man, doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. 2 minutes now to go. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Lee. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Relentless pressure from the top by Lee. Lands with the right hand. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone.
That'll do it! That is it!
Wow! Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Bruce Buffer now has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.